As we all know, it's graduation season. Seniors at Virginia Tech graduate this weekend. Radford's graduation was last weekend, and that means there are a lot of young adults now looking for a job, which can be pretty stressful. I think many of us can recall how nervous we all were during our first job interview. Linda McNutt-Foster, CEO of Cortex Leadership Consulting, joining me now live in studio so we can help these college graduates as they embark on their job search. I mean, we all remember how stressful it was.
The hardest part of a job is getting it.
That is very, very true. Well, and some people wonder, where do you even start? Where do these kids need to go so they can find a job in their field that they just graduated in?
So most jobs are posted online, so you can go to Indeed, Monster.com. Indeed is definitely the one that most recruiters use right now. So there's lots of different choices for you to make. LinkedIn, Career Builders. Glassdoor is a great website because it has reviews from the employees, and employees will anonymously tell you how much they're making.
Wow.
So when Melody got a job at Fast, that was the first thing
Linda's
she did
daughter.
was my daughter. When she got a job at Fast Enterprises, that's what excited her so much about the organization. Was she went to Glassdoor and saw all these comments from people about how much they loved the company and how much they were making. So she knew it was a good one.
Well, I think one of the concerns too is, okay, listen, there are a ton of kids graduating in this particular field. Some may be smarter, some may have this, may have that. You never know. So the big question is, what do you need to do, male or female, to attract the employers to show them, hey, I'm the one you want?
Almost all of HR directors right now are going to LinkedIn. So you definitely want to have a robust LinkedIn account. So it's not just the profile, it's also about connecting with HR directors, connecting with people that you know, connecting with people in the industry that you want to be in. And you can't do that overnight. So you definitely want to start as soon as possible and start making connections, because not everybody just accepts your connection very quickly.
All right, so you connect with people. Ultimately, if you can get it, the next step is making sure you own that phone interview. What do people need to do to be one step above when it comes to that phone interview?
You need to practice. You need to absolutely videotape yourself when it comes to any type of interview situation. You need to put a mirror in front of yourself as you're talking on the phone and practicing, videotaping yourself. A lot of people think it's a phone interview and it ends up being a video interview. So if they send you a Zoom.us link, that's a video, and they expect you to be on video. So you have to dress as if it's an in-person interview. From the waist up. Right.
All right, so what do they need to do in that case if it's an in-person interview? What changes there?
I think that once you get there, you can only lose the job. So they may have gone through 200 different applications and resumes and LinkedIn accounts that applied for the job. So when you go to that interview, they may only be interviewing 3 to 5 people, and they're trying to see whether or not you fit their culture. So you want to study their culture when you're getting ready to do go to the interview. You want to make sure that you've researched the company. And what I will say is that that is not the time to lay out all the things that you need and things like that. It's a sales process, so you want to get the job and then negotiate.
And don't forget too, I heard, when I was applying for jobs when I was fresh out of college, a handwritten thank you note goes a long way, because it's almost a lost art. So if you're someone who can write a handwritten thank you note to follow up that email, that may be one more thing that puts you a step above the rest.
Well, and the research would absolutely back that up. The HR directors, heads of companies are very impressed when you've sent them a handwritten thank you note, definitely.
All right, now Linda also wrote an article to help anyone who is looking to land a job. You can find that under this story on our website, virginiafirst.com.